All right, I am here with Brian from Fluxscopic talking about Mayhem in Single Valley. Amazing, crazy, bananas game. Tell us all about it, Brian.
So Mayhem in Single Valley is a bit like Zelda with modern sensibilities and modern systems under the hood. In general, we're breaking a lot of the traditional rules of adventure and RPG games. Enemies can run between levels. We've got some AI systems in there where baddies will chase you depending on whether they're hungry, thirsty, or what kind of food you've given them. What else have we got in there? It's about a 5-hour game. We run through lots of different zones, meet lots of different enemy types. They're also scared of each other, so if you've been chased by a bear, you can actually scare squirrels away. So you can use the enemies to your advantage and manipulate them. Is that enough info for you there?
Well, why are those squirrels after you to begin with? What's going on in the town here?
Well, yeah, Jack is basically trying to leave home for art college. The Single Valley is a really bad town to live in. Basically, it's all your fears and paranoias dialed up to 11. So Single Valley is like, we got sinkholes, lightning strikes, even insurance signs get hit by lightning strikes, you know? So the idea is that Jack is about to leave home. He's got his backpack, his passport, everything. He's going to start a new life. And he witnesses the river getting poisoned by a strange creature that is kind of designed to ruin people's lives. He gets blamed for it by a kind of obnoxious jogger, and then basically has to go make sure his family is safe, find out, clear his name, and maybe find out what's going on in terms of the entity and why the entity is trying to destroy his life.
So he'll tackle that, but not his drunk alcoholic father.
Well, actually...
Seems like more of a priority for Jack at this point, I feel.
Well, actually, as Jack goes into his adventure, he learns more about himself as a video game character, but also as a person, and he actually finds out about his family history and what got his parents and family into that situation. So there's some kind of serious real-world stories in the game, but in general, it's quite light and funny. So it's a little bit like a Spielberg movie where there's family dynamics and histories in there mixed in with the kind of action-adventure story.
So the game looks a lot like Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, but it's not really sprites on the screen. It's a lot more going on there. The graphical approach.
Yeah, I don't want to get too technical, but actually the game uses real-time shadows, and you can see that, like, you can turn on the lamp and the shadows are cast across the room, and it's got real-time bounce sliding or global illumination. So if you're on a red carpet, that red will bounce onto you. So we're also using tile maps, and they bounce slide too. So in general, we're using all the techniques used with like kind of modern 3D games in a pixel art type environment.
So what's been the PAX feedback for all the fans so far playing your game?
Everybody's having a good time, thankfully. You know, we've had 1 or 2 bugs which always pop up. We're squashing pretty quickly. Like tonight, I'm going to work on a few. But in general, people are enjoying the vibe of the game. They're having a laugh playing. There's lots of humorous elements.
I mean, you're throwing bags of poop.
Yeah, you can throw bags of poop into rich people's swimming pools. So I'm not against rich people, but you know.
Best mechanic in the game ever.
Yeah, you can also throw in any direction, so you can jump up in the air and throw behind you. Like, so it's kind of a Binding of Isaac. We're kind of looking at the best in the genre and bringing that into the game without trying to do too much feature creep. So yeah.
And when's it due for release?
Right, we're aiming for August. It's about 5 hours long, so there's a possibility. We were talking to some publishers, I won't get into details, but maybe a Halloween release for all platforms like Switch, PlayStation. But if we release in August, it will be for PC, Mac, and Linux on Steam, and you can check out the game on Steam now and add it to your wish list.
Well, that's Mayhem in Single Valley. Check it out. It's a great game.